Well, I hope everyone's having a fantastic night already. I'm having a pretty good day despite everything that's happened in it. That is the power of keeping things in context, I suppose. I had to take my dog to the vet today for the first of a 4-night stay, and I miss him already because I love my dogs. So. Oh, man. I have not played this game very much on this computer. All right. Let's get into it. Luckily, I'm starting off with no viewers right now, obviously, because I'm just going live. No one's going to miss anything important, so if you're coming in late, or you're watching this after the fact, you could probably skip about 2 minutes ahead, because what I'm going to do is go fight a boss. And I gotta get to it. I don't have anything to say yet. Alright. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I do have mistakes to make, though. That's my number one guarantee as a streamer. I will make a lot of mistakes, because I'm not good at this game. Woo! Like there, I almost just died. Many more mistakes like that to come. That is my promise to you. I am a content creator. My content is mistakes. Oh man, I really like this part of the game. Like, it's really like, it's both imaginative and kind of cliche at the same time. It's really hard to describe. Like, it's got the sort of Pirate Cove vibe, but it's also like an undead. I guess, you know what this is? Actually, now that I think about it, this is just Pirates of the Caribbean, but with Vikings. Whatever, that's cool. I like Pirates of the Caribbean. Just, it's a bunch of undead pirates in a cave with a ghost ship. Oh, wait, whoops. That's Pirates of the Caribbean. Whoops. That's fine. Everything's derivative. I don't care. Pirates of the Caribbean is derivative. It's not like they invented the whole genre or anything. Just like shot in the hip. Oh, man. Wait. Is that guy still going to be shooting arrows at me while I heal? I hope not. I gotta get to this boss. The Flexile Sentry. I don't know if I've ever heard the word Flexile before in my life. I don't even know what that means. Does it mean like... Does it mean like nimble? Does it mean like dexterous? What does Flexile mean? Surely someone will know. I'm just going to keep asking the question every 5 minutes while I remember it. What does Flexile mean? I know what sentry means. Are we literally just saying, like, this sentry can move around real good? Because, I mean, that's true. Although I'm not sure how true that is. Seems like it'd actually be really awkward to have an entire other set of legs. You'll see what I mean in a moment when I get there. Oh, is there some sort of... Is there a getting up on this platform club? Or something? I want to be part of the getting up on this part of the platform club. Do you have to, like, jump onto here and use that to jump onto there and then walk very carefully along the edge there? I feel like that's what you do. That seems like it'd be really tedious to try to do, though. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm an honorary member of that club. By which I mean I've honored myself by introducing myself to that club even though I'm not part of it. Alright. Oh, wait. I gotta get my girl Lucatiel. What am I doing? Oh, I need to go talk to my girl Lucatiel. Crap. I don't think I've done that. Which means I gotta go fight my way to her. But luckily she's not far. That's fine. I can do that. That's not a problem. I can manage this. Right? I'm just gonna go see my girl Lucatiel. Just gotta not get shot and killed on the way. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, her symbol should be right here. Well, hello, my good sir. I don't even own any cereal right now. Not to destroy the brand I've been building over the last 24 hours. Although I have been listening to a podcast about cereal. Unironically, purely for my own enjoyment, I've been listening to a podcast about cereal. I think I'm on episode like 13. Well, then again, it's very easy to listen to anything the McElroy brothers produce. Except for Travis, because he's kind of cringe. Woo, woo, woo. All right. Well, that went so well. All right. Where are we at? Where's Lucatile? Where's my girl? There she is. How's it going?
I thought that might be you. You haven't changed a bit, have you?
I do look completely different, but...
The longer I am here, the more a wretched place indeed. Not
a real hive of scum and villainy, this pirate dive bar.
Such degradation.
Every single NPC in this game is slowly having the same realization. So, just so you know, every single NPC in this game is basically like, oh wait, I might be undead. This might be like my 20th or 30 millionth time being alive, and maybe that's why my identity is falling apart. I have weird memories of things. Yeah, that's it. That's every story. That's every story in Dark Souls 2. I just summarized the whole game. Well, the story, anyway. Aren't you glad I'm here for this meta lore analysis? You have to spend hundreds of hours to realize that everyone's saying the exact same thing. Hundreds of hours playing this game just to realize that. It's definitely not something you would pick up on your first playthrough. That's why you come to this channel, for the deep lore cuts. Like, you can skip the lore. It's not that good. It's fun, though. Don't get me wrong. I've watched a lot of Vati videos, things on, like, the Dark Souls 3, actually, all of the Dark Souls lores, actually. Because, you know, it's not poorly written or anything, it's just not important. Although it is kind of poorly written in Dark Souls 2, for being honest. Like, as I just described. Oh, oh, oh. Alright. Alright. Are you guys ready for me to fight the Flexile Sentry? Because that is what I'm gonna do. With... Wait, that's not Lucatile. Get out of here. Standing there like he's Lucatile. There's Lucatile. Over here. That's gotta be... That's my girl. There we go. Lucatile is, I think, the only NPC I like in this entire game. Oh, fuck me. Wow. Actually, the only NPC I've developed any kind of, like, personal attachment to out of any of the Dark Souls games, because her role is basically just realizing that she's in the circumstances that she is in, and then deciding to just make the best of it. Like, she's like, oh, wait. Oh, I might be undead and in this inescapable cycle of death and rebirth. Oh, well, might as well do whatever I can in the process, and this person's been nice, so we're friends now. That's her whole character arc. It's easily the most relatable. Because everyone else is just, like, cryptic or going insane. She's like, no, I mean, it sucks, but what are you gonna do? Whatever I can, obviously. Maybe the most... Wait, what? What'd she do, fall off? Oh, my girl, she's so dumb. She's so good, but so dumb. I think she fell off the pier. That's fine. That's fine. This is fixable. We just have to go back. One of the things that you can do in this game is you complete the quests for NPCs kind of like you level up Pokemon. Like, you bring them into fights with you. There's a comparison you weren't expecting. That's right. Dark Souls is a little bit like Pokemon. You have to level up your NPCs by throwing them into fights. And you gotta choose carefully, because some of the NPCs get one shot. You gotta know who's weak against what. Yeah. Alright. Let's try this again. on I'm on my third reset of this map since I started playing 10 minutes ago. That if that gives you any clue of how well this is going so far. Lucatiel first wasn't there, then she fell off a cliff. What'll happen this time? Will I actually kill the Flexile Sentry? Stay tuned to find out. Those guys hurt a surprising amount. I was not expecting them to take out half my health in one barrage of attacks. Come on, come on. There we go. Alright, just one more. Man, I only have 2 Estus Flasks? Man. I'm here a little early, I guess. Oh, shit, shit, shit. Oh, no! Well. That is how I die in this area, is I fall into the water. As that kind gentleman who kicked down the bridge for me in the last playthrough found out. That is how I die. Alright, one more time. Into the Pirate's Cove, full of Vikings. And dogs? And long-armed things? Woo! Nice. Alright. So how's everyone doing tonight? I've been having an interesting day. I wrote a whole script in about... Not a whole script. I wrote the majority of a script in about 40 minutes or so. And it's about how to use the internet without developing a mental illness. I feel like it's going to be a relatively important and very relatable video. Like, important as far as, like... I should say, in comparison to my other videos. Alright, this time, I'm not going to fall into the water. And I'm going to clear the way so that way Lucatiel doesn't fall into the water like an idiot. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. There was a... Am I going to be chased by someone? Because the last time I went up here, there was a Viking just standing here. Yeah, one's coming up right on me right now. What's going on here? Where did you come from? No one invited you. Ah, shit. That's why no one invites you, because you hit me with swords. Such a rude thing to do. So many rude boys in this game. One's about to try to shoot me with an arrow. There we go. Alright. Alright. Gotta not lose my girl. Gotta get it ready. I'm probably gonna have to take out this guy up here, because I imagine she's just gonna charge at him. Alright. Woo! Alright. Doing real well this time. Haven't even used an Estus Flask. Excellent. Alright. What's funny is that while I was making that video about how to not develop mental illness while using the internet, I was so proud of it, I started to write out a post on Facebook just after I had finished the part of the script that said, like, hey, you know, if you find yourself trying to create more notifications to get more, like, responses on social media, you're doing the dopamine addiction thing. Like, you're doing the behavior that is identical to, like, behavioral addiction from dopamine reactions. Like, whoops. Oh, I was just talking about the thing, and then it did the thing. Come on, don't fall in. There you go. All right. We got this. Me and my girl Lucatiel, we got this. Come on. Don't fall down the stairs. You can do it. You fell into the stairs. Okay, well... Well... Alright, well, we got this. Alright, Flexile Sentry, let's go. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not doing very much damage at all. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, well. It's not going terribly. She's taking all of the aggro, which is great. I don't have to worry. I'm not even getting hit. And she's barely damaged. Oh, this is going great. See, they say flexile. I'm going to ask again, what does flexile mean? Because I feel like these guys don't actually qualify as whatever that means. If it means like dexterous or in any way like flexible or athletic or anything, I don't think these guys are it. I feel like they're having a real hard time. I wouldn't say their movements are graceful, you know? Got him. All right. I really think this game is just begging for a remake. Look at how good the lighting in here is. Like, it's such an iconic fighting room. It just needs, like, a better boss. That's what it needs. I feel like this entire game needs to be redone, but, like, not in the same way, like, Dark Souls 1 got remastered. Like, actually, like, redone from the ground up, you know? What was the game that got redone recently? Was it Demon Souls that got redone? But that was, like, super faithful, from what I've heard. I don't know if that's, like, the right way to do that. Given, like, the number... Like, obviously there are mistakes that have been made in the development of a game, like, in hindsight. Might as well address them and remake it, you know? It's not like the game's bad or the ideas are bad. You just, like, tweak the little things that are bad. I guess that's what Scholar of the First Sin was supposed to be. That was more like an expansion, if you ask me. I didn't play the original. I've heard nothing but bad things about, like, Dark Souls 2, the original. So I don't feel like I'm going to expose myself to that for any reason. Oh, goodness. Oh. Man, this house feels so empty without Kirby in it. I don't know why. It's just like, it's a little too quiet. There's just not quite enough life in here. It makes, like, I need to borrow someone else's dog for a few days. That's what we need. A dog rental service. You know, there are plenty of people who, like, could really use a dog. But for a variety of reasons, like, can't keep one for very long or, like, you know, can't responsibly own one long term. I feel like a dog rental service would be great. Right? I could start a dog rental service. I've got cute, friendly dogs. You could have the cute, friendly, sleepy one, or you could have the cute, friendly, overexcited one. I think I might have actually successfully rented out my dogs. No, it was my roommate. When we weren't living together, my roommate asked me if she could borrow one of my dogs. I'm like, you can rent one of my dogs. Excuse me, I put a lot of time and effort into raising a nice, happy, healthy dog. Never sell yourself short. Never do anything for free, you know. Well, I'm sending this down for a reason. There's a little sneaky sneaker. I'm gonna read that in a second, Dusty. Hold on. I gotta time this just right. There we go. Scimitar and repair powder. I might use the scimitar. Italian set up a... Your boss was telling you how your Italian set up a dog rental business to get around COVID restrictions because it let them walk the dog outside. That is an unintended bad side effect of the business model I just suggested. Interesting. That kind of makes sense, though. Like, were the restrictions so bad in Italy that you couldn't walk around outside? Like, you just weren't allowed to leave the house at all? It wasn't just like, keep a distance? That's wild. Then again, I don't know how bad it got in Italy, so maybe that was just like a perfectly justified... maybe people... I mean, because I know like a lot of countries are just like have a much more close social structure. Like, people are much more social than they are in, say, the US. So I can see, like, for some people, they would just find any reason to get out of the house and get out and socialize. I don't know. I can see how that would come to pass. How you would need to have, like, ultra strict stay indoors laws, so that way you couldn't come up with any excuse. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Man, living in the US, so I live in Oklahoma, right? I feel like everywhere basically had the same problem that we had, which is that nobody took it seriously, and it got so bad. It got so bad. Like, I feel like it ended up being like a self-limiting problem in a way. Like, people who understood how bad it was didn't go out and exacerbate things, and people who did know how bad it was caught it and learned, hopefully. Christ, you would hope. Woo! Alright. Can I shoot this guy? Hold on. Well, I shoot this guy. No, he's gone. He's not there. Is there no one to shoot? There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can I get him? Can I get him? Nope. Nope. Damn. Alright, well maybe he won't bother me. The pursuer pops up right in front of those barrels, and what I don't need is some dude shooting me with a crossbow while I'm doing that. So actually... There. That'll do it. Oh wait, and there's the dogs. I forgot about the dogs. There's a lot of the dogs. Alright. Damn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. So we just have this crossbow guy over here, I think. Oh no. Oh no, he's gonna be a jerk about it. I was kind of unlucky during the pandemic in that I had, like, an essential job. So I was both lucky and unlucky. Like, I was lucky in that I wasn't renting from an apartment complex, and my landlord is also my roommate, and it was easy to work out, you know, rent and stuff like that. Downside is I was employed the entire time. And so I basically, like, I had the exact same hours, and I filled in for a lot of people who called in and got sick and all of that. So I ended up spending a lot more time in the public, in a grocery store, surrounded by Oklahomans who weren't taking anything seriously. I was very lucky to not catch it. Like, incredibly lucky. I can't even believe it, honestly. Ooh, uh-oh. Shit. Do that one again. Do it again. There we go. Thank you. Damn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fuck. Whew. I've never actually known how to counter that until this playthrough. You just run behind him. Damn. Alright, well. This is a problem. I need him to stop doing that 3-hit attack thing, because I can't dodge that very well. Oh, fuck. He's got like a steam engine coming out of him. Wow. I guess that guy's just chock full of souls. I think he's supposed to be... I think this is just inference that other people have made, but I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be like the player character from Dark Souls 1. I didn't have to get tested basically ever. I was never required to get tested. The only time you have to get tested is if you reported COVID-19 symptoms. Like, and if you were directly if you were if you have, hold on. Let me start one sentence and actually finish it. At my work, you only had to get tested to come back to work if you had like knowingly been exposed to someone who had caught COVID at work. Like if they knew. And you know that requires like self-reporting, and I think we all know the problems with self-reporting. Just sort of the obvious, like people just don't self-report very often. So like multiple people had come into work on different shifts than the one I was on, luckily, with COVID. And like COVID actually basically tore through the entire store during like a brief period where I was on vacation. So I guess I just managed to very luckily dodge it. I did get tested twice though. There were 2 times when I thought it was like reasonably likely that I had been exposed or was currently sick with it. First time, turns out, I just never had a panic attack before. So I got like tightness in the chest, and that was enough, honestly. I'd never had tightness in the chest before as a symptom for anything, and so I went and got tested, and turns out I didn't have it. I was just having a panic attack for the first time in my entire life. I've had anxiety my entire life, never had a panic attack before. Alright, is this guy coming out? Are we fighting? We doing this? Hey, I like that helmet. Alright, let's do this. This is the only boss in the entire game I think you can just, like, pivot to the right of. Uh-oh. That's an explosive barrel. Yeah, COVID was not handled well in the States. Even like, and I worked for like a relatively large grocery chain, like a pretty big one too, and one that's supposed to be pretty focused on like employee health and happiness, and is also just about health and happiness in general. I'm not sure what the like etiquette is for like name dropping companies who work for us. I'm just not doing it. Not sure if it matters though. But yeah, like, honestly, most places that you work wouldn't require you to get tested frequently, even if you worked in the public eye constantly. Like, I was in a grocery store. People would just like, come in without wearing masks. Very difficult to like get them to wear masks because there wasn't much like legal precedent for forcing them to. Couldn't really do it. Hey, and we got him. And I got an alluring skull out of it, and a twinkling titanite. Yeah, the way that COVID-19 was handled in the U.S. makes me really, really nervous for the next like large-scale infectious disease that sweeps through, because I don't see any reason it would work out better. Like, we have more practice with it, but like people were fighting it the whole way. People were just blatantly non-compliant with like the most obvious preventative measures. Oh, it's so disheartening. Like, imagine if that disease was, like, 5% more deadly. Would that have made a difference? I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, one of the reasons that I'm trying to develop a an in-home media production job like this is I would like to be able to avoid the next one, if that's okay. I would like to not have to deal with that. That would be good. I don't want to die. My immune system's not that good. I got sick constantly when I was a child. I use up all my sick days every day. Like, every place that has like an allotment of sick days, I use them up because I get sick that often. And then I end up getting yelled at by managers. Woo. Oh boy. End up getting yelled at by managers and threatened with being fired unless I stop staying home when I'm sick. I'm like, so you want me to come to work when I'm sick? U.S. employment's wild. I need a job where I can stay inside. I'm gonna live my bubble boy existence. Oh, this guy needs to kick that barrel down here. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Kick it. Kick it. Kick the barrel. Kick the barrel. Kick. Hey, kick the barrel. Oh, come on. What is wrong with you? You're not kicking any barrels. There we go. We got it. Ah, damn it. It didn't blow up. Oh, no. I got to get that barrel over to the wall and have it explode so I can open up a little shortcut. And I need it to not explode before I get over there. So I got to keep this guy away from it and not have him throw fireballs at it. All right. We got it. So I'm just gonna gently scooch it over to the... I'm worried that that's too far away from it now. Like it's not in line. Like it's not gonna connect. That's too late. I just gotta do it. What do I have? Do I have a bomb? I do have a bomb. Was anyone else working during COVID? I mean, I imagine most people were, but like working in the public. Hey! If so, my heart goes out to you. I was there... I worked at the same grocery job, like a fairly high volume, like several $1 million a month in sales kind of volume, like that kind of volume at the store. That many customers also. I worked there for the entirety of 2020 in like the same department, which was, you know, like customer service, stocking shelves, that kind of thing. So I was right in the thick of it. And let me tell you, in Oklahoma, people do not take that kind of thing seriously at all. Oh, they hate it. Oh, they hate it so much. It's amazing. They're so mad. People would get angry at being asked to put on a mask as if it was some sort of grand imposition. Oh, man. And they're like, oh, I have a medical condition. I can't have my breathing impeded. Well, then you shouldn't be out when there's an infectious disease that affects your lungs then, huh? Maybe you should use the pickup... Maybe you should use like the groceries pickup option where we bring the groceries out to you in a sterile fashion so you're not your delicate lungs aren't exposed to a disease that could destroy you. Maybe that's just me. Maybe you shouldn't be out if you can't wear a mask. Not while there's an actual pandemic. But luckily, I'll be honest, I haven't been super following the news on it, but I'm pretty sure we're like over the majority of it right now. It's just people who aren't vaccinated, right? Like that's the big issue. Oh yeah, this is such a good hammer. Like it's an unassuming hammer, but it's actually very good. I'm gonna be using this for a minute. Oh, and this guy's gonna get real snooty about my ember. Yep. Yeah, he would. He won't even talk to you unless you give him the ember. Alright. Let's reinforce this weapon. Yeah. Excellent. Oh, it uses Twinkling Titanite? That might have been a mistake. That's fine. It's a good weapon. Alright, let's go to Majula. Level up a little bit. Then we're going to try to take on the Flexile Sentries. I swear I developed, like, new mental disorders during the pandemic. Luckily, I'm really good at, like, being by myself. Like, you'll notice I'm talking to myself. This is just my internal monologue. Like, I think in streamer dialogue.
To see light, to see hope, however fit.
Yeah, that makes sense. I really hope... I don't know. I didn't even know how to end that sentence. I'm just like... Man, I really hope I don't have to work in the public eye. Not in the public eye. Work directly face-to-face with the public during whatever next massive infectious disease wave happens. That'll be Ah. Like, just the, like, I have anxiety, so just imagine the passive anxiety of knowing that every single person that you run into could ultimately cause you to have permanent, or at least potentially permanent, like, blood damage, like, damage to your veins, the way that you carry the blood, and everything that affects, like, eyes, smell, every sense, very reliant on, like, constant blood flow. That's terrifying. Ooh. Well, look at all that ADP I can get. Let's just do that. I was honestly hoping that, especially as numbers climbed, that people would get the idea. But what was interesting is that every single state, seemingly, decided independently to start underreporting their numbers, and they were, almost all of them were caught on it, but nothing came of it. They were just, like, finger waggled at. So they were both underreporting the most important statistic that might get people to pay more attention, and were sort of, like, tacitly encouraged to do so by only getting a, well, you shouldn't do that. Man. Our institutions, as strong as they are sometimes really terrifyingly broken. Imagine incentivizing the government to lie to you about how dangerous the disease is. Ugh. And then there were people who were convinced that the people who were telling you how dangerous it was were the ones that were lying. Oh, it's so... Oh, it's frustrating. Let's change to a less existentially terrifying topic, though. If we can. I play this game mostly to relax, to be honest. I really like how slow-paced this game allows you to be. Like, it allows you to be methodical if you want, and it allows you to play it like an action game if you want. Wow, what a good hammer. Did you see that? That took like 3 hits. I mean, yeah, I got hit, but still, like, that was really good. Hell yeah. I don't even know, like, what's been really difficult for me lately is I've been wanting to move, right? Because, you know, I live in Oklahoma, and obviously there are better places to live. But I don't know how I'd afford to, and I don't know where it's actually better in the way that I want it to be, you know? I want, like, a nice climate and reasonably... I want it to be... I want shows to come to where I live, you know? Like, the only people who come to Oklahoma... I mean, they might go to, like, the BOK Center now that we actually have an arena-like thing, but, like, no big shows actually come through Tulsa. And that's what I want. Like, there are many bands that I will never see because they will never come to Tulsa, and I'm not going to go out of state. Because I've never had that reliable of a transportation. That's what I want, actually. Public transportation. Man, that would be nice. So, I don't know how many of you live in the South, or around or in Oklahoma, but in Oklahoma and in many states, if you don't have a car, you can't do anything. You can't get a job. You can't really go anywhere. The public transportation is non-existent. Or functionally. So, that's one thing I would really like to have is public transportation wherever I end up moving. Because I don't want my car breaking down to mean, like, I'm basically stuck in my house forever. You know? I don't even necessarily want to have a car. What an expensive thing to own if you don't need to. And, like, it's a real security risk. Like, it's easy to steal. It can get you killed. I'd rather do public transportation. I'd rather most people did public transportation, to be honest. You know how many fewer, like, drunk driving deaths there would be if everyone was using like, trains and subways and stuff? Man. Get rid of cars, you solve, like, a big chunk of the mortality of modern civilization. I could go for that. I know there are a lot of people who are super attached to having, like, cool, fast cars, but, I mean, you can't drive them in cool, fast ways. Not unless you're on, like, a motorsport circuit or something. Speaking of motorsport, I recently discovered Migos. What a good band. Although I don't know if I like their new album. But there's like 4 or 5 songs that they did on Culture 2 that I want to listen to back until my ears fall off. Whew. Uh-oh, uh-oh. All right. We got him. All right, so now I gotta get, what's her name? Pilgrim Belclair or something? You can tell I've played this game too many times because I remember the one-off names like, what's her name? Pilgrim Belclair. Wow, what an awkward name, but I remembered it. I'm terrible with people's names. Like if you tell me your name in person, I'll be like, all right, cool, and I'll have immediately forgotten it. But I'll have tried to not forget it. Don't worry. Like, I'm not a sociopath. It's not that I don't care. It's that I will immediately forget. That's basically a guarantee. Man, maybe I should use a shield for this. I think that might be a good idea. Yeah, that's probably wise. I should be able to block at least one attack. Alright. Let's put myself at full health. You know what? Better than that. I'm going to make sure I've got some healing items ready to go. There's 3 of these guys, and they hurt a lot. We're going to make this happen. I've got 5 S's left. Let's go. Whew. See? There's the shield. Already paying off. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't want to go down there already. I guess I'm doing it. Wow, this guy's already almost down. This is going incredibly well, actually. I think they come out like 1 at a time, so having killed that guy so quickly is actually great. Because that means we can focus on this guy. Too late. Shit. They double blendered me. I'm lucky to be alive. I need to get out of here. I'm about to get cornered by these guys. I need one of you, at least one of you, to start attacking her. That would be great. If you could just not focus all of your attention on me. Come on. Come on, she's shooting magic at you. She's glowing white and shooting blue magic things at you. She's so much more interesting to look at. Attack her. Attack her. I'm just some little girl with a weird mask and a shield, and I'm just walking away. I'm boring. I'm boring to fight. Go fight her. There you go. Thank you. Goodness gracious. Come on. Come on. Do a thing. There we go. All right. We're almost there. And these guys cost me... Man, the first time I went through this fight, before I knew what to do, that must have been 7 or 8 attempts, and I was convinced there was no way to do it. Also, there's like 10,000 secret doors in this room, and I didn't know that until like the playthrough before this one. You just go up to every wall and just hit A. There's probably a wall. There's probably a secret door. Oh, there's so many. And there's like nothing behind most of them. I just think it's funny that they're like, oh wait, we haven't put a secret door in like the last 5 levels. Oh, I know what we can do. Let's just put them all in this one. I wonder if there's got to be secret walls in the upcoming like Elden Ring game, right? That's got to be a thing. It's got to be. Oh, I'm so excited for that. Wait, there's got to be. What's... Pointless is right. Alright. Maybe there's another one? I could have sworn there was. I can't even imagine how difficult it's going to be to find all of the secret rooms and stuff. Like, okay, so a lot of people who like Dark Souls are also completionists for like various reasons. But it tends to attract that kind of person, you know, who spends a lot of time like poring over the details of the game, right? Elden Ring is going to be a huge open world game. I feel like people are going to like die rooted to their seats playing this game, trying to get everything. I imagine it's going to be this like almost impossible, insurmountable amount of content. Kind of like doing all of the side missions in The Witcher. If you've played The Witcher 3 and you've done all of the side missions, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Just like too much. There's too much. I tried to play The Witcher 3 the way that I play every game, which is to do every single mission, because they could lead to anything important, you know? Like anything could mean something important. Oh my god, there's another... I didn't even know this was here. What's this guy doing? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, it's one of those guys. These guys are terrible. No! Fuck. Fuck. He blew up the chest. When they blow up the chest, it turns into rubbish. And that's permanently gone from the game now. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. These rude boys. These rude Dark Soul boys. I forgot what I was saying a second ago. Oh yeah. So like if you've played The Witcher 3 and you try to do all the side missions, it's a real Sisyphean task. Like you will be doing that forever and it will not be rewarding. Just do enough to get you to the next story mission. It's okay. Like there is a way to play the Witcher 3 that is wrong. Like I have said in the past that there is no wrong way to play a game if you're enjoying it, but there is a wrong way to play The Witcher 3 because you can't do all the side missions and enjoy it. Alright. Now I've got an actual good weapon for this guy. I've got a hammer. Look at that health. Look at that health go down. I'm doing like 300 a hit. Bam, bam. Oh, and I'm dodging because I got adaptability now. What you got? You got nothing, the Pursuer. I was going to try to hit him through those attacks. It didn't work out. I was going to go for style points. Oh well. It's all good. Ooh, the large club. That's actually pretty good. Is this trapped? I don't remember this treasure chest. Priest chime. That's why I don't remember it. It's because it's not important. Oh, man. Anyone else seen the Elden Ring trailer? Anyone else excited about that? I'm excited for all of us in chat. Like, it's fine if no one else is. I'm excited enough for all of us. I'm just curious. Curious. Sometimes I think I don't have an accent, and then I'll hear myself say something out loud, and be like, oh, I do kind of have a sort of south. I both like a southern and... What's Michigan count as? What's Michigan supposed to be? I have like slightly a Michigan accent as well, even though I've only been in Michigan for like less than a month. Well, if you like Souls games, you should... I strongly recommend you watch the Elden Ring trailer, because it addresses basically all the concerns that I had about taking the Souls kind of gameplay and putting it in an open world. It's like, oh, there's going to be horses? Oh, horses are the worst. Yeah, Midwest, that's the kind of accent I have. I have like a Southern and Midwest accent and dialect. It's partially because like, that's where my family's from, is like Oklahoma and Michigan, you know? Even though I look like Eurotrash, my parents were immediately born in the United States. So even though I have both like French and Hungarian features, I'm actually like 100%. I'm 100% Southern trash. Yeah. With a Midwestern twang. Woo! Woo! These little guys are... Oh, they're the worst. They got like glowing black axes and really strong bows. They're real jerks. I say as I run up to them and hit them with hammers. These jerks! Oh no. Those bows suck, though. Like, oh, man, they do so much damage. So I guess they're actually really good bows. Whatever. I don't care. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Anyway, so Elden Ring, open world game. It's got horses in it. And if you've played The Witcher or Skyrim or any other open world game where you're given a horse, you know that they kind of suck and they're the worst and they're always a bad idea. And so when I heard that there was going to be an open world and that there's going to be horseback stuff, I was like, all right, well, FromSoft, you came out with a lot of good games. It had to happen sometime that you ruined your series. But I watched the trailer, and the horses, instead of being something you have to, like, manage or come back to or summon to you, you actually just, like, press a button, and now you're on a horse. You summon a magical horse from under you. What a good solution. Why has no one done this but, like, World of Warcraft? Right? Like, why is World of Warcraft the one that led the way on that? But it's all, and also you can jump more than like 6 vertical inches, which if you've played a Dark Soul game, you know that's about your limit. Like, this is the highest you can jump. What? Did I clear more than a foot? No. Hold on. Watch the bottom of the feet here. 6 vertical inches tops. In Elden Ring, your character is shown, at least in the gameplay trailer, your character is shown like jumping through the air. So that tells me chest-high walls might not actually be the bane of your existence in this game, which would be a real refreshing change. I think they learned a lot from the freedom of movement that Sekiro has. Hopefully. They've also learned from the lack of upgrade materials that are required to progress through the game that Sekiro had, because I think that's a step up, honestly. I feel like if you're going to make an RPG, I don't think you should focus on improving the weapons very much. I feel like your character should be focused on improving their stats and like your ability to use the weapons and your abilities effectively and strategically. I don't feel like you should also have to then go through the process of maintaining a weapon, scavenging resources to upgrade it, all of that stuff. That's some real Minecraft stuff. I'm not into it, you know? I don't really want to go around. I don't want to farm for stuff. This isn't an MMO. I'm not playing World of Dark Souls. I would like to play Dark Souls, but it's bigger. Big Dark Souls. That's it. Oh, wait. There we go. That's a real good summary of what Elden Ring promises to be. Just big Dark Souls. Dark Souls, but big. I'm 100% into it. I could play Dark Souls, but big, maybe for the rest of my life. Like, I'm going to be streaming FromSoft games. It used to be just Cinder's mod, but I got tired of it too quickly. I'm going to be streaming FromSoft games until it comes out. But when it comes out, then I'm just going to be streaming that. Like, that's my end game for this stream. It's like, oh, then it's an Elden Ring stream, by the way. And maybe by that time, I'll have a large enough following that the stream will have paid for Elden Ring, and that would be great. How cool would that be? Wow, what a good hammer this is! Look at how much hammering I'm getting in. Got my glowing hammer, and it's really doing a good job of beating up the gargoyles. Oh no. And I've barely taken any damage. I say that as I immediately get hit, but that's fine. I haven't even I'm just wearing a shield for no reason right now. I'm not even using it. Why would I? Shields are for losers. I say that as someone who used to entirely rely on shields. I was a loser at the time. Here we go. Yeah! That was the easiest it's ever gone for me. Very nice. There are actually, I think there's like 30 or so bosses in this game. Like, I lost count at one point. I remember doing like a run through of New Game Plus, you know, like running through the game again after you've already beaten it with the same character, but everything's stronger. And I didn't use any of the boss souls in the second run because I already had all the items I wanted. And I remember having this just like this wall of boss souls, like one for every boss that I defeated. It just filled up like over a page and a half of my inventory or something like that. It was real wild. Because there's like, what, 10 across? Yeah. Yeah, it was like 30-something bosses. It's very silly. I like it. It's like everyone who was a developer got to got to like chime in with a boss or something. I'm sure that's not how it was done, but that's what it feels like. Like Miyazaki just like asking his friends like, "Hey, do you want to put a boss in this game? What would it look like? What do you want the boss to be?" I don't know. What about like a giant dog? Okay. I mean, okay. What do you want the boss to be? Oh, I really like the gargoyles from Dark Souls 1. All right. I can do that. There we go. In addition to lore hot takes, you also get perfectly believable fan theories. These are the services I provide. Woo! Fuck. Oh no! I'm gonna get dogged. Oh no! I'm actually gonna... Don't do it! Don't do it! Ah! Ah! Fine. That's fine. I'm not mad. Not mad at all. That went great. Everything about that was great. Alright. Let's switch some things up. I just took off the shield and I realized that's what I should have been using. Shields are for losers and I just lost. Alright? Alright? It's not hypocritical. I did just lose. I'm using a shield because I lost. Shields are for losers. Come on. Come on. Alright. Alright. Come on. Alright. Not dead. Cool. 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 Goodness. Alright. Alright. I wonder what's... So there's basically lore for every character in these games, right? But who's Vorgel? This is more evidence that I have that many of these characters and enemies are basically just input by, like, polling friends and neighbors of people who were working on the game. Like, who do you think should be in the game? What would you like? Although I wonder that's probably what happened to Dark Souls 3. Because, alright, so like Dark Souls 2 changed a bunch of things in the Dark Souls formula compared to Dark Souls 1. And a lot of people were mad about it and didn't like the game. And so when they made Dark Souls 3, they basically just remade Dark Souls 1, but faster and cooler. And it makes me wonder if they didn't get a little too gun-shy. I think they did. Wait, what does the orange outline mean? I'm pretty sure the orange outline means something, right? I don't know what it is, though. That's fine. I got like 90,000 souls. I gotta go level up. Oh, and I need to go take on the last Dragon Slayer, for sure. Maybe I'll even try to fight the dragon and not shoot it with arrows. Stranger things have happened. Wow, I've got like 14 levels worth of souls. Wow. I've just been walking around with that kind of money that many souls burning a hole in my pocket. I guess I'll just... Oh, well. Well, yeah, that's probably a good way of spending it. We'll do that. I should probably go buy a bunch of arrows. I think my favorite part of this game... Man, I just thought of 4 different places when I was trying to think of my favorite part of this game. I have a lot of favorite parts of this game. I was going to say Earthen Peak. That one's really cool. I like that. We weren't too far away from that, I don't think. Wood arrow. Iron arrow. There we go. I'm going to go ahead, unequip my shield, and equip a bow. There we go. We're going to go fight the last Dragon Slayer. That's what we're going to do. Or Dragon Rider. Whatever he is. Whatever he's doing. He's the last of it. But he's also Ornstein. I almost just ran there instead of using the fire. You know, there are people who do, like, no-hit runs of games like this. And, you know, I'm not even sure how I feel about that. Like, am I impressed? I don't know. I don't know if I'm impressed. That's a lot of... I don't know if they value their time that much. It's a weird achievement to want to make. I don't want it to... No, I'm running the risk of, like, sounding like I'm telling people how they should enjoy the game. But, honestly, they never look like they're enjoying the game. I've never seen someone doing, like, a no-hit run or a speed run, and they look like they've been having a good time. And usually when they actually achieve the thing that they're doing, they look like they have just heard that they're fine, like, after years, a disease. No, man, there's no good comparison for it, huh? It's just real. I've never seen, like, life drain from someone faster than watching, like, a time lapse of someone doing a speed run attempt. Like, you ever watch someone's soul leave their body over the course of, like, several weeks? That's what watching someone do speedrun attempts looks like. I can't even imagine. I don't have that kind of patience. I'm a very patient dude. I don't have that kind of patience. Man. I guess that's a kind of skill to be, like, that hyper-focused. Maybe that's... Come to think of it, like, you ever look at a... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I forgot about these guys. You ever look at a paper that's about some, like, very, very specific biological reaction? Like, you ever have to study one of those for school or something? That's what that reminds me of, like, being so knowledgeable about a subject that you can get right into the nitty-gritty of it, like, real minor details. Because some of the speedruns require, like, frame-perfect, like, less than a millisecond window of opportunity kind of reactions. And that... You can only get to that kind of knowledge through, like, ridiculous amounts of practice. That kind of skill, I mean. And I imagine that's pretty similar to, like, scientific papers. We need to find more... we need to find more entertaining ways of channeling this energy, I think. Because I don't think speedruns are doing it for people. Wow, 2 hits. That's right, I'm calling for a federal ban on speedruns, because I don't think they look like fun. My opinion is law. There are certain kinds of speedruns that are fun, but if you're doing the ones that are, like, that require frame perfect stuff like that, I don't know. I don't feel like you're having a good time. I'm gonna federally abolish people having a bad time while playing video games. We're gonna make it a crime. This just in. Jeff Kaplan, lead designer of World of Warcraft, now in prison for life. Just kidding. That game is fun if you do it right. I feel like almost any MMO can be fun if you ignore how other people play. I really like World of Warcraft, but I don't like it for the main reason that people like World of Warcraft. I like it because it's a fun dress-up game. Like, it is a real fun dress-up game. Like, you go around in all these, like, old dungeons, and you beat up all these bosses, and then you get all their cool gear. And it's a little bit like getting... You know, it reminds me of getting booster packs for, like, a trading card game. Like, every time you run through one of those old dungeons, you get, like, a set of items from that dungeon. And, like, some of them you can equip and, like, show off. Kind of like trading card game cards, like Pokemon cards and stuff like that. That's a little bit of what it reminds me of. Almost all of the things that I get super into kind of remind me of trading card games. There's some sort of like part of my brain that it just perfectly pushes the button of, you know? That kind of thing. Where you like put in a little bit of effort and there's like a semi-random outcome. You know, the whole like Skinner box kind of thing, I guess. I'm actually making a video about how to not develop mental illnesses while using the internet. And in my very rough draft that I made in 40 minutes, I had already mentioned Skinner boxes. Because, like, honestly, they're pretty relevant. Oh, man, this guy's going to kill me. Oh, this guy's going to kill me. They're so unpredictable and they hurt so much and they've got a lot of range. And you can't really stagger them very well. And man, do they hurt. Goodness gracious. He healed. Fuck. They're the worst. I should be using the Great Club or something on that guy. Just flatten him. I think I have it. I think I might be able to do that. Let's see what we can do. But like... Oh, I guess I can't use it at all, huh? Rip. Alright, so have you ever found yourself like scrolling through Facebook or Twitter or Instagram and then like you accidentally get sent all the way to the top and you try to scroll back down and you realize that you've been scrolling for like pages and pages and pages and you hadn't really noticed that? That's because your brain is asking you to keep scrolling so you can find the next source of dopamine, the next like entertaining thing, the next thing that feels like a positive interaction or an anecdote or a joke, because those kinds of things are supposed to only happen when you're having like a positive interpersonal exchange with another person. And so like, it's like when you actually look at why it feels good to read like jokes and anecdotes and stuff like that, it gets kind of depressing because it's your brain being tricked into thinking you're doing a social thing, but what you're doing is staring at a screen alone. Like what you're actually doing is staring at a screen alone, but your brain thinks you're doing a social thing. And like I feel like there's some aspect of that that's maybe the absence of like earnest affectionate personal interaction is why we're seeing a lot more anxiety and depression. I know that's kind of like a flowery worded boomer take, but social media bad, maybe. Maybe social media bad. Honestly. I used to be skeptical of that entire notion, but I think maybe social media bad. I think it does bad things to your brain. And I think the video I'm going to come out with is going to be so instantly relatable that it might actually make some people reevaluate what they're doing. Because I feel like we're all familiar with the concepts of why social media is bad, but like having it actually like put in sequence and explained, I don't know if I've had that done to me in a way that didn't come off as kind of like grating and obnoxious. And I try to put things in a way that people find engaging. Maybe I'll be the guy. Maybe I'll be the guy. Who knows? Maybe I'll be the guy that actually, like, convinces people without being preachy that, like, hey, maybe social media bad. Maybe you shouldn't do that. Seems like it does. Like, there are responsible ways of using social media, but I think all of them involve not using the feed features. Like, if you're scrolling through the feed, you're falling for the brain trick, the dopamine brain trick. Because you're always looking for, like, the next interesting or funny thing. Like, and when are you going to stop? You don't have, like, an end goal in mind when you start scrolling through a feed. You just keep going, and that's why you can accidentally go to the top and like scroll back down and realize you've been doing it for like 20-30 minutes and you've seen like 1,000 different pages. Not literally, that's an exaggeration, but still. Also, I invite you to count the next time you use Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. I invite you to count how many posts are there between ads, because I'll bet it's 3. Ooh, ooh. Like, literally, I think every 3rd or 4th post in basically every social media application is an ad, and that's intentional. That's how it operates. Like I've had a few moments where I realized that I had been sitting in the same place looking at either Twitter or Facebook for about 40 minutes and I was not having a good time. Yeah, every like third or fourth post is an ad. And you don't notice it when you're scrolling through it, and also that's one of the reasons the advertisements are as effective as they are, is because by the time you realize it's an ad, you've already read most of it, because you were treating it, unless it was a very poorly made ad, you were treating it a little bit like a post in your brain, and you're trying to find either the joke, or the social statement, or whatever. And so it's incredibly effective advertising. And it's the entire reason the platforms exist. But it's sort of exploiting that dopamine trick to get you to look at more ads. And it's, I don't know, the more I look at like the varying aspects of social media, what they actually do for me, the more I walk away from it thinking like, I think this is kind of a raw deal for me. I feel like it's hurting my brain in discrete but notable ways. And it's not really providing me with anything. Like, if I wanted to keep up with my friends, I should just talk to them and be a part of their lives, right? And people who don't want to be part of my life, or I don't want to be part of their life, maybe I shouldn't be trying to keep up with them by, like, following them on Facebook and Twitter and stuff. If someone's going to say something funny, it'll probably get sent to me, or I'll see it somewhere, or someone will send it to me. Like, I'll see it, right? So why am I scrolling through the feed like I'm a gold miner? Like I'm panning for dopamine gold. I can't do it anymore. My screen time's gone down to like less than an hour a day, and I leave my phone on for 45 minutes while working out. I'm definitely less anxious than I was like a few weeks ago. I feel better, I sleep better, you know? Also, consider how much time you lose while doing that, and what you're gaining for it. Because I lose oh man, I've lost a lot of time to social media, right? But what have I gained from it? Was I entertained? I'm gonna die again. This is embarrassing. This is real embarrassing. It's gonna happen. Oh no, I lost all my viewers because I talked too much about social media. Whoops. Sorry, I'm writing a script about it. It's fresh in my mind. I'm still developing my opinions on it, like, as we speak. Sorry. No one comes here for the boomer takes, I know. Man, how am I gonna get past that spear guy? I guess I should be using a shield. I've definitely earned the right to use a shield after dying twice to it. Cassina. Go to bed, girl. Cassina, go to bed. Good girl. Ah. I have to keep her locked in here because my roommate is going in and outside and has a guest over, and my dog will scratch up their legs. My dog gets too excited. She can't be around strangers that are wearing shorts without injuring them. Like, she just jumps on them, and she doesn't jump on me that often, so it's hard to discourage her. This is the curse of having an excitable dog. Alright, I guess I should just be using a shield, right? I should just go ahead and equip a shield. Maybe not in the same arm that I have the hammer on. There we go. Alright. We got this. I'm going to use a shield because these guys are kind of a terror. Hey, I really want their armor though. I wish it hadn't taken me so many chances to kill them, or to get to the boss, I mean, because there's a limited number of times these guys will come back, and I want their armor. and the only way to get the armor is to kill them. And I don't have gear that increases their drop chance yet. So I feel like I'm wasting chances to get their armor right now. Yeah. Alright. Are you gonna come after me? Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I don't need my shield for that. Ah, shit. These guys are terrible. I don't know why they're so mad at me either. What, did you guys really like the Dragon Rider or something? I don't get it. I don't get it. Why are you bad? I need like a carefully written explanation for why all of these individual characters are mad at me. That's the kind of lore analysis I need. I want to know why they're so mad at me. What did I do? It looked like he just decided to stay down for a second. He was just like... I get it, man. If my life was sitting down, then occasionally getting beaten into the dirt, I would hesitate to get up too. Sounds like a rough life. Maybe you shouldn't attack people. Come on. Come on. My attack takes too long for me to recover from that in time. There we go. Anyway, I found that, like, of all the social media platforms, Twitter is actually the easiest to use in a way that doesn't seem to cause brain problems. Because with Twitter, you can just go to the trending tab and pretty much be up to date on, like, what's happening. Like, what's happening in, like, your area and what's happening in culture just broadly. It's a pretty good way of actually keeping up on the news outside of looking at the news. That's actually like a genuinely pretty important thing, is to have like a second source of news that isn't the news, I feel like. Great. Oh boy. Alright. Can I kill this dragon? I think I'm gonna do it with a bow. If I'm being honest, I'm gonna use a bow. Because that guy just took out half my health with one fireball. I'm gonna shoot him. I'm no fool. Yeah. It's not going to take too long. And you guys can just chat with me while I'm doing this. How's everyone doing? Have you stopped using any social media things that you've started using? Like, aside from like MySpace, obviously. A lot of people have moved off of Facebook, and I think that's good. That's right, I'm doing impromptu polling on my stream. I want to know. Also, has anyone tried getting onto the dark web? Because I don't know why that still exists. It seems like it's mostly broken, and the parts that aren't broken are entirely funded by things that are so morally reprehensible that they should be scourged off the internet. I think you know exactly what I'm talking about. I needn't even mention. The dark web is a terrible place. I tried to find anything interesting or fun there, and it was just like, oh no, it's just all the worst things on the internet, but slow. Everything loads really slowly too. Like the wikis take like 10 minutes to load sometimes. It's crazy. Never use the dark web. It's garbage. Never use the dark web unless you're trying to like buy exotic drugs. And even then, like, you have to use cryptocurrency. And even then, there's no real guarantee you're going to get it. So again, don't use the dark web. It's just not... I'm saving you time, I promise. You're not going to find anything cool there. It's not some sort of, like, secret hacker net full of all the cool stuff. It's just full of all the gross stuff. Anything that's too hot for the regular internet, anything that's just, like, too much for it, you probably don't want to see it, because the regular internet goes some weird places. That's my take. That's my takeaway. And also my experience. I really hope that there's some sort of resurgence for net neutrality. Because otherwise it's gonna, like, we're gonna end up relying on structures like the dark web just to have, like, anything similar to, like, YouTube or stuff like that, you know? Streaming, all that's gonna have to run through, like, proxies. It's gonna be terrible. This is one of the reasons that net neutrality is important. It's a real practical one. It's just that you don't want to have to rely on a whole new sort of infrastructure just to get the content that you were viewing before, right? Like, if there is massive censorship on any scale, or, like, content gating or filtering by companies and stuff like that, well, you can use VPNs maybe to get around regional ones, but what if it's, like, an actual content block across the entire internet? You'd need to start relying on... Oh, wow. That was a magnetic attack, wasn't it? Okay. Cool. Anyway, yeah, it's just infrastructure. Like... I'm already, like, a little scared for the internet because I feel like I used to go to a lot of different websites, right? And now pretty much everyone just goes to the same, like, 7 or 8. I feel like the novel fun days of the internet are over, and now it's open to all of the problems that you get when there's a lot of money involved. Like when companies can start, like, dramatically influencing how the internet works. That's my concern. I feel like YouTube's the purest version of the internet, if you ask me. You know what? Like, you go there, actually, YouTube and Wikipedia, like, you can get any kind of, you can interact with people, you can find, like, any kind of mindset, good and bad. And you can get information, you can get a tutorial for literally anything you want. Did you need to replace the air filter in your 1982 Honda Civic? There's a video for that. Did you need to change out the air duct, but you've got, like, a 1970s home and you don't know where to look for some kind of filter? There's a video for that. Like, anything that you need to do. It's real cool. YouTube's a very pure place in that regard. And I feel like that of all the things that... was it started by Google? I know it's owned by Google. But all the things that have happened on the internet, honestly, it's probably one of the best. I hope it sticks around. I hope it survives all the various, like, copyright problems. Because our copyright laws were not written for the modern era, and they haven't really been updated either. It makes me worry. I don't know if it makes you worry, but it makes me worry. Let's fight our way to... What's his face? Oh, wait. I'm going a completely different direction. Hey, cool. I'm okay with that. Can I just... There we go. Wait. Yeah, I'm about to get run up on. There we go. Excellent. The Bastille key. Oh, yeah, this is where... I have to fight the Lost Sinner. That's right. That'll be interesting. Oh. And I've got this guy. No, get back here. Come on. Fine. Fine. What if I just shot him? Can I shoot him with an arrow? No, he's already gone. Wait. What's he... What are you doing? Get down here. Get down here. I'm playing this game with headphones on, and I'm getting dog panting sounds in stereo in my ears, and it's very disorienting. Alright. Where are they? There they are. Just gonna shoot them. Wow, I need a better bow, huh? Can't believe that worked. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. All good. Man, it is so hot outside. The AC has been on basically non-stop, and it's still like 70-something degrees in here. My roommate and I are air conditioning babies and children of the internet, so, you know, we have compatible lifestyles. And we're both like a little miserable because of how, basically because we live in Oklahoma. There's no getting around it. We live in one of the hotter states and one of the most humid. We were we weren't born in the wrong time like some obnoxious people like to say. We were just born in the wrong place. I wonder if I can throw the bomb over there. By the way, I used to be one of those people who said I was born in the wrong time. Like, I understand. I understand the thought, but you weren't. You probably would have died at childbirth. And if that's what you mean, okay. I can respect that. But like, really, no one's born at the wrong time, because as time has gone on, birth survival rates have gone up dramatically. You were born at the right time. Either you or most of your family would be dead if you were born at a different time. Ooh, the Archdrake robes. Those are actually pretty good. Alright. I gotta fight little ninja boy. There he is. What a good hammer this is. I can't believe how well this is going. It's like 2 or 3 hits on all these guys. So good. Bone Staff. Okay. That's a pretty good name. There are a lot of jokes I want to make right now, and we're just gonna... You can just put the jokes together on your own terms, you know? Like, you have all the parts you need for a good joke there. You can just put it together on your own time. There's your joke. Bone Staff. That's the joke. I like the idea here that there's this birdcage human-shaped elevator system in a prison for some reason that just lowers people in a birdcage. I don't know why. I like that. I feel like I want one of those in my house. Oh no. Oh no, it's this room. Okay. I gotta be real careful so I don't get exploded. Alright. Alright. There's some... These boys, they explode. They're so rude, they actually explode. There are a lot of rude boys in this game, but they may be the rudest. I'm gonna open up this gate. I'm gonna change my helmet, I think. Yeah, there's no point in keeping that on. Just have a dapper hat. Well, you know what? Maybe there is a point to having that on because my face is a mess right now. I don't have. Sorry, I don't have my makeup on. Just put a little hood on. There we go. All right. Oh wait, I don't even know if I have a fragrant branch. Do I have a fragrant branch? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. There we go. Those guys are actually like a huge problem. A statue blocks my way. Oh, I don't even have a fragrant branch. I need a stinky twig. I need a stinky branch. That'll wake that guy up from being a rock. That's what I need. I need a stinky branch. Uh-oh. That guy's about to explode. Alright. He saw me looking at him and he got nervous. I get that. I understand that, man. The mortifying ordeal of being known. I get it. Alright. Now we get to go fight The Pursuer again. That's right. It's another Pursuer fight. That's what we're doing. It's only the 4th one. Maybe 5th. I think it might be the 5th. This one almost made me stop playing the game because I had such a hard time with it. But I don't think I'm going to have a hard time with it. I think this is actually going to go very quickly and easily. Just watch. I might not even get hit. Yeah. Yep. Boop. Boop. Yay! More Twinkling Titanite to make my hammer better. Alright. Oh, and then there's this. This is the kind of thing I used to do in like World of Warcraft. Is like glitch out the maps and follow along edges that you're not supposed to follow along. But this is the first time I've seen something like this in the game that was put there intentionally. Like, this is the only way to get to this item. And I discovered this by trying to do the same thing I do in every video game, which is try to get into all the places that you can see on the map, but you can't get to. But I obviously wasn't the first person to discover this, because this game came out in, like, 2014. And I got it in, like, 2019. So obviously, like, I wasn't the first, but I did discover it, like, organically, at least. Like, I discovered it the way you're supposed to. Oh, no! Oh, no! Wait. Oh, no. My body's gonna be on that wall. That means I have to get all the way back there. Okay, well, this is gonna be a trip. Let's see if we can do that. At least I don't have to fight the Pursuer again, but I do have to fight all those other guys. Alright. We can do this. I'm confident in me. Are you confident in me? Where's the guy? There's the guy. Nope. No. Alright. And the other guy. Wait. No, wait. There's a better way of doing this. I can do this better than that. I'm gonna go the other way. I'm gonna go upstairs. There we go. There we go. We're doing it. We're getting there. Oh, I can take my mask off finally. There we go. Got my face on again. Just gotta kill these guys literally as soon as possible. That's all. There we go. I know there's someone. There it is. Alright. Alright. And we're there. We're back. Problem free. We did it. Where's my body? Is it on the wall? It is on the wall. Okay. Well, I better... I had better not miss then, huh? Because if I fall again, if I miss this jump, those souls are gone. Because I'll fall to my death. Okay. Okay. So this is the 60,000 soul jump. Hey, and we did it. 50,000, whatever. That's fine. It's close enough. Just gonna mosey my way over to this little drop down. Boop. And I guess I could land on top of those dogs. Right? What's this say? Don't give up, poor soul. That's fine. Okay. This probably won't kill me, right? This won't kill me, right? You guys would tell me if this would kill me, right? Right? I trust you. Success. Alright. Back in business. So now, I guess we're going to go ahead and try to get to the Lost Sinner, right? And that's like the next step, isn't it? Oh, no, wait. I need to go get a fragrant branch of yore. I need to go do some other exploration. That's right. We're already going to somewhere else. That's how many locations there are in this game. I can just choose to go in a completely different direction at will. And that's what I'm going to do. I don't have to fight the Lost Sinner right now. Let's see. Reinforce. Make my hammer better. That's what I want. Can you make my hammer better? No. Damn. What about my bow? Yes. Wow, we made that bow a lot better, actually. Okay. Nice. Alright, so I need to go this way. Pretty sure, right? Go this way. And I need to get a fragrant branch, but to get them, this is where I go. Hey, yeah, and this person will do this whole business for me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Move path. 2,000 souls. Man. What a grip. Alright, I gotta respect the hustle, right? She's like, oh, I see you're trying to get all these souls. Well, I'll move these doors for a slight fee. All I'm doing is pressing this button, but like, can you cast miracles? No? Give me 2,000 souls. Yeah. Grooch. Don't need your taxes. She's not providing a service. I should go beat her up with this hammer. Like I said, the only NPC I like in this game is Lucatiel. Everyone else is either like running a grift, or is just boring, or is doing everything like in the most morally reprehensible way, like Creighton and Pate. Lucatiel, though, what a pure soul. She's like, oh, I guess this is an endless cycle of corruption, and I will just slowly go insane. Well, better make the most of it. Help out some friends along the way. There you go. That's the Sigurd way of doing things. That's the spirit. Man, I better spend my... This place gets hairy. I better spend my souls, actually. But we're going to go into the Huntsman Copse. Copse? Is that how it's pronounced? If anyone knows how to pronounce C-O-P-S-E, like corpse, but with no R, let me know. Because I don't know. Wow, I've got a lot. Let's do strength? Vitality? Strength. Yeah. Strunk. Wait. Can I use the greatsword yet? Can I? Can I? I know I have it. Where is it? I can. Although I just used all of my upgrade materials on the bow. Well, that was a mistake. Whoops. That's fine. I've got my good hammer. I use the greatsword every time. This time, I'm using the hammer. Huntsman Copse. Huntsman's Copse. Huntsman's Copsey. Copsey? Copisi? Someone tell me how to pronounce it. I'm not going to look it up. I'm playing a video game. It's not like I'm connected to some sort of like device that allows me to get answers to questions I might have. I'm playing on a computer right now. And I'm streaming over the internet. Okay. Huntsman's Copsey. Ooh. Ooh. Many rude boys here. Give me your life gem. And these moths for some reason. I like these moths. They're called butterflies, but they're definitely moths. It's like a... It's hard to feel threatened by the hollows, all of the little undead guys, because they have this really like vacant, almost like kind look on them, like they're confused. I almost feel bad hitting them. But you know, they do try to stab you a bunch, so I don't feel that bad. They're very happy to stab you. Does someone, like, jump down here? Yes! That guy jumps down here. Question immediately answered. Alright, what about here? Woo! Alright. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, yeah. Okay, now I remember. It's like there's something I need to do here. And it's go this way. Shit. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Well, things just got more interesting. I think I have to fight like a million dudes now. Yeah. Yep. Alright. We got this. We got this. You and me, we're gonna do this together. Look at that, we're doing it. We're getting through this. We're getting through this together. You and me, right now. Just gotta get... I don't need any surprises from this guy. That's all I'm doing. Bandit's knife. Ooh. Hold on, my dog's getting very upset with me. By upset, I mean she desperately wants to get out. Try attacking, huh? Okay. I haven't tried that before. Maybe it'll work. What if it does? Try attack. I'll do it again. Nothing. Okay, that's fine. Oh, my dog's rolling around. She either wants attention or to be let out, and I'm doing neither. I might have to get her on stream and then take a quick break. Wait. I was about to say, I know there's some dudes I need to fight here. Yeah. Alright. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I'm safe. Real quick. I'm just going to switch to the camera. She's just waiting for attention. She's on her back. She is awaiting it. She knows that the attention will come. If she's cute enough for long enough, she knows the attention will happen. I should probably let her out. And I should also probably take a break. Oh yeah, my roommate's watching a movie. That's one of the reasons she wanted out. She wanted to know what was going on. Oh, do you want to see... Hold on. Yeah, my room... I don't have anything nefarious in my room. I can show you the number of lights that are on me right now. Like, this isn't post-processing. This is just what the lights... This is how the room looks. Like, I don't have a filter on the video. This is just the lighting. And I've got... Let's see if I can disconnect it. This ring light, which, no joke, is 18 inches across. It's an 18-inch across ring light. That's the lighting situation I've got in here. Just bright blue. Like, everything looks surreal in it. There's no white light except for a lamp that's pointed up to provide some splash lighting and this light on my face. But I've got like a red light over here, a blue light over here, a blue ring light here, and this guy. These are the things that... Like, and that's like a normal amount of lighting, apparently. Like, there's way more stuff involved in good video production than I knew there was. Like, just to make the video look good, you need so much stuff. You need so many parts. And, like, that's where, like, most of my money has gone for the last 6 months or so. It's just assembling all the parts. And I did it on the cheap, and it still cost a bunch. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the game. Stop bothering you with my lighting setup. And I'm going to take a quick break. All right, I'll be right back. Okay. There it is. All right. Oh, well, almost fell to my death. Like a true champion. Okay. Okay. I get it. Knock next time. I understand. Sorry, I should have knocked. Everyone's so rude here. I get it. I was being rude there, but still. It's a bit of an overreaction. Wait, isn't there supposed to be like another... Isn't there another guy? I feel like there's another guy. Where's the other guy? Alright, well there's one of the extra guys. And we're almost to... We're almost to the next bonfire. Man, I remember I had such a hard time the first time I went through this area that the first, like, whole section, like, almost the entire walk up to the next area, I had cleared out of enemies because I had killed them so many times they stopped respawning. That's how much trouble I was having with this section the first time I played. Ooh. Like, almost all the games that made me, like, yell with rage and anger and come up with new inventive ways of, insulting my TV are games that I now play for relaxation and fun. Like Sekiro, Dark Souls. That's it. That's the whole list. You know, funny third thing. Wow. This guy's too fast. My attack is so slow that after he's landed, he can get off 2 attacks before I can even swing. That's a problem. I need a better weapon. Clearly. Alright. So I definitely need a better weapon than that. Oh. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is I might just go ahead and upgrade the greatsword to at least +3, because I can do that. That'll probably get me to where I need to be, as far as damage goes. Oof. It does weigh a lot, I forgot. Wow, I'm at 78%. Alright, so maybe I won't be using the greatsword. Maybe I'll be using the club. That's... yeah, much better. What's this look like? Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good. What's the damage like? Compared to my... oh. My one-handed hammer does more damage. Well... maybe I can upgrade the hammer. I don't know. I don't know what to do about this. I can tell I need a faster weapon. But I don't know what it's going to be. Right? Like... well, hey, Spray Me. How you doing? Thanks for following me. Do you have any suggestions for what weapon I should be using right now? Because I need to be a little bit faster than this guy with a club. And I know the rest of the enemies in this level are like, or the area that I'm going through, the Huntsman Copsey. The Huntsman's Copsey. They're all pretty fast. So I need a better weapon. I need a faster weapon with a little more range. So maybe I should be using the spear, but I can't use the spear yet. The halberd? What's the halberd look like? No, I don't want to reinforce it. I want to use it. Oh, sorry, man. Goodness. Everyone's so impatient. Halberd. What do we got? What's this do? What you got? Got some good slashing. Alright, never gonna use the spin attack. Got it. Ooh. That's not bad. Little overhead chop. So both the R1s are overhead chops. And then you got a slower overhead chop. Okay, so maybe not the halberd. Alright. We might just be going back to the fire longsword. It's fast. I know how to use it. Reinforce. Yeah, alright. Well, there go my Titanite shards again. Alright, +4. Let's go. I'm doing my best not to fall into the same, like, play patterns that I've always fallen into while playing this game, you know? Because that's boring to watch. No one wants that. What's this do? Nothing. Nothing. Much better shield. Alright. Let's go to the Huntsman's Kopsee. The bridge approach. I'm out of spicy water. I usually drink sparkling water on the stream. I'm out of it now. I don't know what to do with my life. I don't want to go to the store either, though, is the thing. Wait, why isn't this... There he is. Alright, yeah, that's fast enough. Good, good. We got this now. I just gotta fight... Just gotta fight this guy. Now that I know he's here. There we go. One of the reasons this game isn't as stressful for me as it used to be is that I know where everyone is now. Oh shit. It makes it possible for this to be a relaxing game, you know? Because the only thing that changes is like how you want to play the game. The rest of the game is always going to be the exact same. So if you've played it enough to get familiar with it, it's actually a pretty relaxing time. There's no surprises, basically ever. The only surprise is you surprising yourself by how bad you are at the game still, which I do all the time. When I started streaming Dark Souls games, I used to think like, oh, I'm really good at this game. People are going to be so impressed. And then I realized, oh no, I'm actually not that good. I've just beaten it, that's all. I've just been able to beat them in the past. That doesn't mean I'm good. It just means I'm stubborn. Oh, he's wigging out. Ah, I hit him so hard he's stuck in the wall. Alright. There's a butterfly. There's another one over there, too. Can you tell I've done this a bunch? There's another one in there. I don't think I can hit it, though. Got him. Alright. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I can't target him. I keep trying to target him, and it turns my view around. Wait, if you're just gonna... Well... Isn't there a Godzilla monster that has, like, giant hooks for hands or something? You know, car, door, hook, man. That was 2 references at once. That's right. You get reference economy by watching my stream. I'll reference memes and kaiju films in the same breath. And they're totally unrelated to each other. These are the services you do not get from other streamers. For a reason. Get back here. Get. Fine. Shuffle away, see what I care. Oh, there's a summon sign here. What's the summon sign? I think this is... Yeah, it's not an actual person. Okay. Almost no one actually plays this game anymore. Which is a shame, I think. I feel like it got an unnecessarily bad rap. An undeserved, unjust level of hate. I think it's a fun game. I think it's a fine game. I think it's Legend of Zelda in a dark setting. And I think Legend of Zelda is fun. So, Woof. Those are so hard to get. A full moon sickle? I think I've killed those guys like a million times and never gotten one of those to drop. Are those any good? Should I use it? Probably not. That's a rare drop, though. I'm getting all the rare drops today. This is my lucky stream. If I'm really lucky, I'll get like the Heidi set. The Heidi set. Alright, new viewer, real quick. Real quick. How do you pronounce Huntsman's Copsey? Huntsman's C-O-P-S-E, like corpse, but spelled without the R. How do you pronounce that? Someone tell me. Is it Copsey? Is it Copse? Is it a French term? Also, no one told me what flexile means yet. I need to know what flexile means. These are... I will forget by the time I get off stream. You can educate me right now. You can increase the net amount of knowledge in the world right now through your own action. You can teach me something. Do you understand the power that you have? You're going to influence my life permanently with your answer. Tell me. Tell me, I tell you. Don't let me wallow in ignorance. Tell me what these words mean. Flexile, and also how to pronounce Copsey. Copse. Coops. Copse? There can't be too many different ways of pronouncing it, right? I must have said it correctly by now. It's like Glaive or Glavy. However you pronounce that. That one I could probably look up. I might actually remember that one. Someone, anyone, take ownership of the moment. What's this? Not here. Yeah, that's cute. Take ownership of the moment and tell me how to pronounce Copsey. Copsey. Cops? Aw. Huntsman's Cops? Isn't that just like the Sheriff of Nottingham? Who does this do? Is this the bridge thing? Does this do the bridge? That probably does the bridge, right? Oh, Doc. Ooh. I once Google searched how to pronounce my own name and found out I've been saying my name wrong for literally my entire life. I maintain that I can choose how to pronounce my name however I would like. And there is no wrong pronunciation, but apparently my name is actually pronounced like Janosch, and I've been saying Janish for my entire life. Also, to be fair, if I was like insistent that other people pronounce my name Janosch, I would have fewer friends. I remember my basketball coach called me Yanni, and I took offense to it at the time. But you know what? We should strive to be compared to successful musicians that are such a common household name that you knew who I was talking about most likely. Wow, one shot, no way. I can't believe that. I can't believe that was... I thought that was going to be a whole fight. Well, okay. Lucky stream. And a Sublime Bone Dust. And a Soul Spear that I'm not going to use. And those things. I'm just rolling in stuff. Alright. We are almost to the boss, actually. We just have to get through a absolute gauntlet of terror. No big deal. It's just an absolute gauntlet of terror. It's not like there's a bunch of enemies who could easily independently kill me or anything. No big deal. Also, what does flexile mean? Someone tell me. Oh my god. The pedant in me is going insane. I need to know these things so I can know if Dark Souls did it wrong. So you see how that guy with like 1.5 hits took most of my health? I have to fight like 5 of them in a row. Not back to back, luckily, but they try to get you to fight them all at once. It's an actual like trial here. See, all right, there's one guy on the pillar there, and there's one guy over there, You can't see it probably because it's dark. And there's one guy there, and you can sort of see the silhouette of another one there, and there's another one. So there's 5. Oops. Okay, well, maybe if I'm lucky. Good. I didn't even have to fight that one. Let's keep up the pace. Let's not fight these guys. I don't want to fight these guys. They're awful. Yeah. Okay, we're making it. I think I have enough arrows to do this. I don't have enough arrows to do this a bunch, so I better get it on this try. The boss isn't too bad. The boss is like a spiked chariot, and he's actually kind of a nightmare if you don't know how to handle it. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, no. There we go. I don't have any more healing items. That aren't my Estus flasks. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't have anything for this, huh? Poison moss, wilted dust grip. I got nothing. I got nothing. This is all I got. I just gotta fight my way through. All right. Okay. Just one more. And then we're at the boss. Oh no, I'm not ready for the boss, am I? Oh man, this is going to be interesting. That's fine. We're going to give it a shot. No. Playing, like, fighting in this one is a little bit like trying to do Rock'em Sock'em Robots by word of mouth to someone else. That's what the combat in this game feels like at times. It's like you're saying, like, hey, all right, now punch. Now punch. Alright, just gotta get across the creaky bridge. And then fight someone with a great sword. Not just a good sword, it's a great sword. Come on, come on. Alright. Alright, I can do this. I only have one... I'm gonna have one Estus flask for this fight. But we're gonna try. I might be able to actually do it. Oh, she's already there. Well, that's going to be interesting. Is there anyone else I have to fight? No. Maybe. Wait. Maybe I can get her to fall to her death. I mean, Lucatiel did it. Maybe she will too. Come on. Come on. Follow me to your doom. Come on, come on, come on. Ah. Follow me to your doom. Do it. Follow me. Follow me to your doom. You know you wanna. Fine. Alright. Alright, well. Alright. That's gonna be a problem, actually. I might not be ready for this area yet. But I refuse to lose 17,000 souls. Shh. So I'm gonna get out of here. Alright. Yeah, I used up all my Estus flasks just getting there. And I don't have enough healing to deal with the boss. So I'm just gonna... I'm gonna get out of here, I think. Man. Alright, so now what? I either need to get... somehow a fragrant branch, or I need to get significantly stronger, or both. Is she still... Is that vendor still here? Possibly. I might be able to just buy a fragrant branch. A friggin' branch. Need to buy a friggin' frigate branch. Does she have them? She does have them. 12,000 souls. That's all of my souls. But there it is, the fragrant branch of yore that I need. I guess we're doing it. Yeah. Yep. Let's go buy some more arrows. Arrows proved to be pretty useful in that last thing. Alright. There are way more people playing. Oh, that's right. There's like a thing going on right now. Like people are coming back to Dark Souls games for like a week or something. I saw that on the Reddit. Yeah, let's buy all of the arrows. There we go. These hipsters coming back to Dark Souls just for a week. Psh. Psh. I play Dark Souls literally every day. Every day. I've been doing this for weeks. Like, this is day, what, 23? So I'm on week 3, day 2. This is the kind of hard labor that I put myself through. Alright. Where's Benhart? Where's my blue sword boy? There he is.
Have you business with me?
I mean, okay, I can just go. Oh, okay. Okay. He immediately stopped caring whether or not I had business with him. It's just like, anyway, I can't move forward. Some real NPC stuff. Benhart. Come on. Develop a personality, my man. You're more than your immediate circumstances. It's like people who self-identify as the job they work. Like, oh yeah, you know, I work at Whole Foods. Okay, I don't care. Why would I care about that? That's not who you are. That's just what job you do. That's how you stay alive. I want to know about your immediate circumstances. I want to know about you. You know? Ooh. Ooh. Like these... Man, these big nutsack boys, huh? I don't know what else you'd... I don't know how else you'd describe that. It is in that place on their body. Yes. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna pull this switch. Wait. Oh. That's a problem. I was not ready for like 5 enemies at once. Wow. I do not have the stamina for this either. Oh no. Alright. We're making it happen. We're not dying. That's the goal. Alright. I've gotta kill these guys without hitting that person in the corner over there. Hey! We did it. That wasn't too bad. Hello. I think this is Rosabeth? Is that her name?
I've been... give me...
Yeah, how about no moments? You get no moments.
No. My name is Rosabeth.
Hey, I remembered.
Thank you so...
I can remember NPCs' names so much better than I can actual people's names.
Well,
That's my terrible superpower. That's my monkey paw curse. I must have once said, "Man, I wish I could remember names better." And then some like witch that I cut off in traffic at some point was like, "Well, I can make that happen, but for a terrible price." You will never remember anyone's name, but you'll remember every NPC's name.
My cloak, do you... I'll take anything. Just...
That's right, I need to give her some equipment. Now, a bit of forewarning, the equipment that I give her is all the equipment that she will wear. She will only wear that equipment. So I need to be generous. I'll dress her up nicely. Imported tunic. Nah. Archdrake robes? I'll get another set of those, I'm sure. Yes. We'll keep her warm. No, wait. We gotta design a look here, right? I'm just gonna give her imported tunic. And hollow soldier gauntlets. And some pants. Because I'm not a monster, alright? I'm not a monster. That's fine. Do you have anything you want? No. Okay, bye. I stopped caring about you immediately. Later. Yeah, it's cool. She was very happy about something or whatever. I don't care anymore. We've moved on. We've all moved on. She was stuck in stone for like 1,000 years. You'd think she'd be in a rush to go do something with her life. I just gave her a bunch of clothes. That's just less shard. Hey, we're gonna go use that actually. I'm gonna need it. Oh my goodness. Well, it's like 9. It's never forget o'clock right now. So
Is that a shot? How?
we might be picking up tomorrow at the Shaded Woods. Yeah, I like the Shaded Woods. I used to hate the Shaded Woods because I didn't understand how they worked. But now I really like them. It's one of the most like interesting places in the entire game, I think. Wait. No, it's just one of the first really interesting places in the game. There's just a lot going on. There's like a man scorpion. There's... Oh, I still need to pull the lever. Uh-oh. Wait. How did I get in here, then? How did... Weird. Oh! Okay. Well, you know what? I'm no fool. I don't have to fight those guys on the ground and get poisoned by them. They can't do fancy jumps like I can. That's right, I'm winning because of parkour. Finally, a practical use. My fancy jumps have saved my life. Did anyone else get super into parkour for like a really brief amount of time when they saw like their first video about parkour? I feel like that's something everyone does, like, oh wait, I could be a flippy person. I could be a jump boy. I could be a jumpman. Are there professional parkour people? Do people still get paid to do that? I know that was a thing at one point. Like, I'm pretty sure there were like sponsored parkour people. But I feel like that died. I don't even really know why. Because it is real, it's like legitimately impressive to like do a wall run and then like backflip onto a fence and land perfectly. It's some real gymnast stuff. Maybe that's it. Maybe people weren't ready for people to bring gymnastics to the streets. That's right, I learned my gymnastics from the streets. I went to the ballet school of life. The ballet school of hard knocks, the streets. That's where I learned to do my parkour. It has to be like a French thing, right? I mean, it is called parkour. So did it like start in France and then spread from there? Or did someone just choose a French term for it because it really is the kind of dance thing that it kind of sounds like it is? Like an actual like gymnast art kind of thing. I should focus on this. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. The dogs are getting upset and I'm getting poop thrown at me. No. No. Alright, alright. What are they even swinging at me? It looks like a bunch of sticks or bones? Is it just like a rib cage and a skull tied together? Ow! Now they're throwing poo at me still. Mr. Nutsack here. I mean... Goodness. I don't know how I'd never looked at those characters, those enemies, close enough to realize that they do have what is very arguably like a long, distended undercarriage of sorts. I don't really want to beat the word I've been using into the ground, you know? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I was really hoping I'd be able to cleave through all of them. This is where I'm beginning to miss the greatsword. It is a great sword. It's got real range. Like, let me show you what I mean, real quick. I'm not going to use the weapon, but you can see exactly why I use this weapon. It's got... just sweeps the whole area. And then you do a roll, and you do another sweep. But you can also see why I'm not using it, because I'm fat rolling. But yeah, it's an insanely good weapon that I'm not going to use. Because it weighs too much. I'm going to use my hammer. No, wait. I'm going to use my sword. My roommate's dog seems to have, like, a quota of how much barking he needs to do. But it's too hot out during the day for him to go around and spend a lot of time out there barking at things. So now what he does is in the very early morning, he'll go out there and he'll just, like, he'll go out the dog door. He's a Great Pyrenees, so he has to, like, stoop into it. But he'll go out the dog door and he'll just broadcast, like, a woo in sort of like a Doppler pattern. Like, almost like an air raid siren. Like, you get the Doppler effect from just hearing it. And he'll just go around the whole yard doing that until he's like, that's enough. That's enough barking. And he just goes back inside. So he does that in 2 shifts now instead of, like, spreading it throughout the day. He's a silly boy. He's a very silly boy. I don't think I want to go this way, because that takes me to the castle. I think this way... Where does this take me? I don't remember. This way is the Shaded Woods, and you can see a lot of corpses here. Well, would you look at all these corpses in the Shaded Woods? Sure are a bunch of them. That's what these bloodstains are. We'll go ahead and... Yeah. Just sort of see the last moments of their lives here. Every time you touch a bloodstain, you see, like, the last thing that killed them. Or them dying to something. Maybe people do a lot of PvP here, but... I don't know. Let's go. Going this way. I know what I'm doing. I'm sure. I know where I'm going. Sure, you can't see anything, but I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna run up a little ramp. I'm gonna find a ramp anytime now. Yeah, there's a little ramp. I'm going up it. I'm going up the ramp. And then I open up this treasure chest. And then I get stabbed in the back. And almost literally instantly one-shot. Cool. And again. Well, that's the Shaded Woods, ladies and gentlemen. But now I know he's there, so I can swing on him. I'm pretty sure I want that chest, too. I'm pretty sure I want what's in there. But look, now my face is all brown again. All, like, decayed. Nah. Brown's not the right word. It's like booger green. Ooh, yeah, that is like the exact color palette, isn't it? Look at that. Ooh. Alright, let's go fight some ghostly boys in the spooky haunted forest. I feel like this is an underused aesthetic for horror, is instead of it being very, very dark, it's just like incredibly bright and misty. I feel like that's underused. Alright, there you are. I see you. And you can't lock onto them because they're ghosts. So They're immune to that specific... Oh no, there's two of them. Uh-oh. Okay. Wow. Alright. And they're difficult to stun, too. Wow, wow, wow. So much damage. So many times I'm getting hit. Uh-oh, and then I fell off a cliff. I'm reconsidering my stance on the Greatsword, because it does allow me to just sort of press a button and then things die. But no. That's a cheap way of playing. What I should do is use the shield I've had equipped this entire time. So instead of just, like, being hit a bunch, I could use the shield, and the shield blocks the damage. Because that's what shields do. Sorry, my nose is running real bad. I think I've developed allergies for the first time in my entire life. Alright, what can I do? What can I do about these ghostly boys? Maybe I can... Can I just shoot them? Just shoot them with arrows? I can just shoot them with arrows. That does seem to be working on him. He's just taking a nice leisurely walk over here. He doesn't seem to know how to respond to this. I'm okay with that. These ghostly boys, they're not the smartest. And I'm doing pretty nice damage to them. Yeah. Okay, so that's one. I've managed to kill one. Is there anything I can... Do I have a ring or something that I can be using? I've got the Royal Soldier's ring. 2 minutes. Fallen foes yield more souls. Man, I don't have anything to help with this, do I? I don't think I even have, like, the Ironside armor that would protect against backstabs. I could wear better armor. I do have better armor. There we go. Alright. We're looking a little more Roman now. You! Ow. Wait, I'm getting attacked by 2 right now? Am I getting attacked by 2 different enemies right now? Because that's a problem already. I am, I think. Or was I? This place... Oh no, the tree's moaning. Oh no, I hit the tree! That's a problem. When you hit the trees, they moan, and they summon the ghosts. This entire place is a little bit of an anxiety attack. Alright, where's the dude? There you are. I can't see what I'm attacking at all. I think when I was playing this on Xbox, I had the brightness changed so I could actually see them. Alright, there's that one down. Can I open the chest? Please. I think so. Old sun ring. I don't think I wanted that. Okay. Isn't there another one though? Another chest or another item or something? I think there might be. Yeah, right up here. The best way to handle this place is to, like with all... Yeah, the Chloranthy ring. Excellent. I definitely want that immediately. Alright, so the best way to handle any scary situation... This is one of the life lessons you learned from Dark Souls. The best way to handle any scary situation is to just run very quickly through it. You know how many, like, haunted house movies would have been solved if they had just, like, run very quickly away from the haunted house and never come back? It solves all of those problems. Like, every time, you can just leave. You should always just leave. That's... Actually, leaving solves basically every single horror movie ever. Except for, like, Hostel. Because that's kind of the whole point, is that you can't leave. But still, you could just leave. Just always leave. If you are part of, like, a group of teenage crime solvers and you run into something that is pretty definitely a ghost, you should just leave. I'm sorry. It's not worth it. It's not worth finding out if it's old man whatever. You should just leave. Hey, Vengarl. I'm just gonna talk to this guy a million times. Oh, no, I'm gonna get shot. Hold on. What a rude ghost. I've never been interrupted while talking to my man Vengarl before. The height of rudeness. So anyway, this guy was hired to guard a kingdom, and then he died, and his body took his armor, or whoever, whatever. No one cares. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. If you talk to him a million times, it gives you his helmet, and he also tells you to go find his body for him, which I will do. I'm not rude. I mean, I'm rude, but I'm not inconsiderate. He gave me a helmet, and he shared his story. I just heard it before. So I'll go find his body. And that'll make him feel better about me just, like, leaving and skipping through his dialogue. I want to be conscientious of the NPCs I interact with. It's good practice for whenever we inevitably have, like, actual AI in video games. You should practice being nice to video game characters for when AI is a thing. All you people going around making entire playthroughs where you kill all of the NPCs, you guys are going to have a rough time with this morally. You're going to have a rough time with the future of video gaming. Alright. Well, it's about 9:30. I should probably get off of here. I've been up since like 7:30 a.m. because I had to wake up way in the morning to drop my dog off at the vet. So, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you're not following, please go ahead and follow. I'll be here the exact same time. The exact same starting time, 7 p.m. tomorrow. And I'll be continuing my way through all of this business, fighting some lion men, patching up a messy relationship between two anthropomorphic scorpions? Like scorpion hybrid things? Anyway, I'll be doing that. Oh, thank you, Dusty, for being here, man. I really appreciate it. Like, genuinely. I really do. And I'll be here tomorrow, 7 to 9. Even if you're not, pop in whenever you feel like it. I'm going to be here until something comes up that prevents me from doing the stream. But I'm going to do my best to work around it no matter what. I'm going to try to do this every day until Elden Ring comes out with as few exceptions as I can manage. So I got like 7 months ahead of me. I'm going to make it happen. And I'm glad to have you here with me. Deeply and genuinely. Thank you. And have a good night. If you have any pets, go pet them. And if you don't, make sure to get some good sleep tonight, you know? It's just do things that make your brain happier. Give yourself a little bit more extra time for sleep. Make a list of things you want to do and cross them off. No matter who you are, that feels good. So, have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow.